It's time to remove the old mechanical door lock and replace it with a digital one. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button.
You need the followings: matrix keypad, 12 volts solenoid door lock, 2 relays, 12 volts 1 and 3 or 5 volts 1, 28 pins IC sockets, Atmega 328 PIC, DC jack, 7805 voltage regulator, D313 transistor, 100 UF capacitor, push button switch, resistors, 1 and 4001 diodes, 22 PF capacitors, 104 PF capacitors, 16 MHz crystal, 2 and 2222 transistors, LED bulb, Vero board to make the project, battery casing for 12 volts, project board to test the Protect and Arduino Uno board. Shall we start the project with matrix keypad? You need to connect jumper pins to the matrix keypad.
Did you forget? Click on the subscribe button.
I will explain pinouts of the keypad to connect with the Arduino. There are 9 pins. But we do not use the first pin and the 9th pins. Number 2 pin to 8th pin must be connected to the Arduino Uno pin number 3, 8, 4, 5, 2, 6, and 7 respectively. Connect the matrix keypad with Arduino Uno board now.
Did you forget? Click on the subscribe button.
Now connect the Arduino Uno board with your computer. You have to download a library. Open the Arduino software and go to Sketch, Include Library, Manage Libraries. Now search using the word keypad. Find the keypad library from the search results and click Install. Go to Files, Examples and find the keypad. Select Multi-Key File. Now you can see the multi-key file. But, I need to do some modifications for my project. First you need to change the column numbers and row number as you see on the video. Now shall we upload the files and check the results by pressing keys of keypad. You can see the results on the serial monitor. But as you know we need to show only the number I press on the keypad. Therefore, I am doing some modifications to the code. After a few minutes, I did change the code to show only the number I press. I will show you the results after the modification. Since we are going to make a digital door lock, there must be some conditions about the operation of the door lock. Therefore, after analyzing my requirements I made some conditions for the operation of this project. First condition on a wrong password. Default password is 1234. Password must be 4 digits and by pressing hashtag mark to confirm the password. If wrong, make beep sound and cut the power. Second condition when the password is correct. If the password is correct, make long beep sound and unlock the solenoid door lock. And after 8 seconds, lock the solenoid door lock and cut the power supply. Third condition to update the password. Password can be changed using correct password and by pressing asterisk mark. If the entered old password is correct, it will be allowed to enter new password and press asterisk to save. If the old password is incorrect, make beep tone and cut the power. 15 seconds will be allowed to update the password. In the operation, in normal mode the power will be cut off but, after pressing SW1 switch the unit will be powered. However, after 8 seconds, power will be cut. There will be a switch directly connected to solenoid, it will be allowed to unlock the door inside. I have done lot of testing and trials to complete this code. Now the code is finalized. However, there are few things that you can change as your requirement. And also, I have given 8 seconds to cut off the power. If you need to increase or decrease, you can do it. I have given the default password as 1, 2, 3 and 4. But you can give any 4-digit as the default password. There are 15 seconds to update the password. That part is also customizable. I will upload this circuit diagram in my website. The link will be in the description. Part of this circuit is completed. This is the Arduino part as shown in the above. I have removed the jumper connectors and going to solder these wire connectors. As you see on the top right corner, the relay switching part is going to be completed. After completing this, we have to test it to ensure that working properly. When I press this SW1 switch, the LED lights up, indicating that the power supply is now on. As you can see, it's working perfectly. Next, let's test the unlock button located inside the room. When I press the unlock button, the solenoid lock disengages, unlocking the door as expected. After initial testing, we can confirm that the unit is working well. Now, we can proceed to connect all the parts to the main circuit board. It's more reliable to label all the wires and connectors when assembling the parts. A wrong connection could cause the entire project to burn out. Therefore, connect the wires carefully, and always double-check your connections. This is the final test before finalizing the setup. When I press SW1, the unit should turn on. Next, I tested the system by entering a wrong password to check the response. Now, I've entered the correct password to ensure that the door lock unlocks. This is the old mechanical door lock on the room. I will be replacing it with a digital door lock. First, we need to completely remove the old lock. I'm planning to use the same holes to route the wires outside. Additionally, we need to create 2 new holes for the SW1 switch and the power LED. I used small screws to mount the keypad on the door. Be cautious, as the plastic parts can crack. Handle the installation with care to avoid damaging the keypad. I'm using a 2-gang sunk box to assemble the circuit, along with a battery casing to power it. It's time to assemble the circuit board in the casing. I'm using double-sided tape and small screws, but be careful not to over-tighten the screws. There needs to be a switch inside the room to unlock the door, so I installed a large switch on the cover. This switch is also included in the circuit diagram. A door handle is essential to avoid opening the door by pulling on the circuit box. I installed a stainless steel door handle for this purpose. Now, we can install the batteries. I'm using old laptop batteries to power the circuit. I tested the unlock button first to ensure I wouldn't get stuck inside the room. After 2 weeks of effort, I've completed this project. Now it's time to test it. I can press the unlock button while holding the door handle inside. Now, I enter the correct password and press the hashtag mark to unlock. You can see the response. Next, I entered a wrong password to check the response. To change the password, first enter the correct password and press the asterisk mark. Now, enter the new password and press the asterisk mark again to save it. Let's check that the new password is saved. As you may remember, I explained our conditions and requirements. All conditions are now satisfied. I worked around 2 weeks to complete this project and I'm very satisfied with the result. I will upload all the circuit diagrams and code in the description. You can access the link provided. If you learned something, it's my pleasure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you with another video. Be innovative and stay with SetNFix.